Morning. I'm Ray Di Pasquale, President of the Community College of Rhode Island, and it is a true pleasure to be here today to talk about diversity and to talk about special gifts that we are about to receive that Dr. Crocker will tell you more about in just a minute. But it's times like this that bring our campus together, bring our college together. When you look out at everyone and you look at the diversity of who we represent, each and every one of us in a very different way, this campus, more than any other campus, is the most diverse by far. It is the most interesting by far, and most say it's the best campus by far. So if you agree with me, give me a great applause. It's also a pleasure this morning to have one of the board members from the Post-Secondary Education Board. They're now the new board that oversees higher education in Rhode Island. One of the members is here with us today as he's part of the parish that brings all this together. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Senator Izzo. Please thank you for being here and stand up and say hello. Just so you know, Senator Izzo is a great supporter of this college and a great supporter of higher education, and we are indeed privileged and honored and extraordinarily lucky to have him on the board. Senator Izzo, thank you for your service. And as you look around at all the flags and you look around at the diversity of our campus, you look around at all of us, and then you talk about Walter Crocker. Walter has done so much for this campus in such a short time. He's one of those very special people who came into my life about maybe 8, 9 years ago, said he needed a little part-time job. He was going to build a little deck on the back of his house, needed some money, and then he'd be out of here. Well, 8, 9 years later, he's still here. And I can tell you he is, you know, as you say, things are given to you as gifts. Walter is a gift to me and is a gift to this campus and to our college. He is an extraordinarily dedicated person, and the only reason all these flags are here in ceremonies like a dedication of this wonderful portrait that we're about to receive, this art, and the flags, is because of Walter's dedication to this campus. So it is truly a pleasure for me as the president of this college to introduce the person who oversees this campus and does so much for so many, including me and all of our students, Dr. Walter Crocker. Walter.
Good morning to you. This is a brief but very moving program that's going to take place right now. We're doing two little things. The dedication of the flag for Burundi in honor of a student of ours who passed away much too prematurely. And the second thing we're going to do is to unveil a gift from a Cambodian student of ours, Tho Mith Chin, and his sister, and they are donating for our enjoyment a painting of Angkor Wat, a very famous temple in Cambodia. It's over 900, maybe 1,300 years old. So we'll do these two things, and we'll start with the painting, and we'll start by asking Tho Mith Chin to come up to the microphone, and before he starts to say anything to us, we want him to introduce his sister, who also is part of the program. Tho Mith. Just move that.
Thank you.
However you want it. Yeah. Short.
Very good morning, everyone. How you guys doing? I am really delighted to be here again, and this is my second speech in America. Again, first of all, let me honor to the whole program and all the participation of youth, and very thank you so much to Dr. Ray Di Pasquale for your highly participating, and also thank you very much to Dr. Walter, who created this magnificent program today. And because of this program, it substitutes for the nation. So let me take this great chance to say thank you so much to Mr. President Barack Obama, who dedicated himself to serve this country. And also, thank you so much to the previous presidents, soldiers, police, armies, ministers, and officers who have dedicated and are dedicating themselves to serve this country as well. As the student and the resident of the United States, we could see there are so many thousands of people who are dedicating, who are contributing themselves for us. So for me to state for all of the US residents, I dare to say we should sacrifice something for our own self, like trying to study and doing good things in the society. And when we talk about studying, everyone in this campus and everyone in the world knows it is very important for everyone's life because it plays a really important role in everyday's life. And when we talk about studying, do you believe that studying is important for everyone's life? Do you agree with me? Yeah, if studying is very important, so one more important thing that we should not pay our attention is about which college should we choose to study with, right? And this point, when we talk about CCRI, I dare to say CCRI is not sound definitely like a high-class institute in the world. But don't you know CCRI is the best quality, is an effective and potential college in this country? Let me show you two examples. One is sand, which is S-A-N-D. Do you know sand, right? A kind of land that looks so beautiful. And another one is alluvium, that this kind of land is not look good at all. But in fact, that everyone cannot refuse with the reality. All kind of plants are growth in the alluvium, not sand. So by this reason, I dare to say CCRI is not the most famous college in the world, but I dare to say CCRI is the phenomenal college that everyone should choose to study with. And you can thank you. So that all the students should use your daily life to build up your quality, your knowledge, your reputation, and every single thing at the same time in this campus and all 4 campuses in Providence and in Rhode Island. So finally, before I get off here, I am so faithful that all the students that can hear my voice or can know me will use your cleverness to benefit advantages, use your cleverness to gain more knowledge from this college and use it to your daily life and bring your life success. Thank you very much.
I'm going to ask President Di Pasquale and Tho Mith's sister, Emily, to come on up here. We're going to unveil the gift to the college from Cambodia. Why don't you go over there? Go over anytime. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate it. Not quite as happy in doing this as I was in showing you the painting. We've had, as I said, 97 countries represented, and one of them had a student here up to about a month and a half ago who was Augustin Kabura, and he was from Burundi. And unfortunately, in a swimming accident, Augustin passed on. And what we thought we'd do today is acquire the flag of Burundi, because it was one of the ones that we hadn't had, and we'd dedicate it in Augustin's memory. Toward that end, we'd like to have you hear from a couple of folks, including Augustin's sister, who would be very happy to come up right now, I think. Nagid Wida.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. This is my first speech. Please bear with me. I want to thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm very happy. I'm very proud to be Augustin's sister. My name is Nangwida Ntibagirigwa. Just way back, when we were in kindergarten, me and my brother Augustin, it was funny because it just came up to me. He was in his class, I was in my own class, and he pooped himself. And all the students started laughing at him. Instead of me being a good sister, go help him, I went there and started laughing at him too. I just started laughing and laughing and laughing until I went back home. But after that, he grew up to be a good man. He grew up to be better, you know. When we came here 2006, when we came here to United States, my father brought us here to have a better education and in better life. You know, Augustin took that chance. He took that chance, he did not waste it. He said, I'm gonna do this. And we believe him, you know. He was always in school. He went to middle school together. He went to high school and graduated. After high school, instead of being lazy and see home, he said, no, I'm not going to see home. I'm going straight up to CCRI to see what I can do, because he always have a big dream. He always dreamed big. And he didn't just stay home. He just keep on push himself, you know. He became really, really good to the family. He was a good person. I have never seen Augustin get mad at anybody for like a day. Every day I'll see him smiling, no matter what I do to make him mad or to do anything, I'll see him smiling every day. If I'm mad, he will come just chill me up, you know. I'm very proud to be Augustin's sister, like I said before. And for the school, CCRI, I want to say thank you to everyone who helped him out here. And I wish you guys have the same heart to help other people. As a family, we're very proud to have him. May his soul rest in peace. And now at this time, let's display the flag of Burundi, please.
Call your attention to the balcony. Please unveil the flag of Burundi in honor of Augustin. Augustin and the family went to church very often, and at St. Margaret's Church we have a good sister who's going to bring you some remarks about the family and the church.
Good morning. I had to look at my watch and see if it's still morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here. And as Nangwida said, Augustin was a very friendly, very good man. I got to know them when they first came to St. Michael's, and St. Michael's was home to them. We are like family, and so, and we have been very proud of the family, very proud of Augustin, and I can see him playing the drums. I don't know if any of you have witnessed the drumming of St. Michael's, but he was one of the drummers, and he was always so happy, always cheerful, and always caring for his family. I can remember him coming to church, and the first thing he would come up to us, give us a 5 with a big smile on his face. That's the image I have of Augustin. And I think here he spread a lot of joy of who he was and the caring that he had, which I think he received from his mother and father. And I always told folks, they came from Burundi. They came with, was it 7 little children? 7 of you came? And I always said, they never lost one of them. We cannot imagine the journey they had to get away, to flee, to live in the camp. But they came to Little Rhode Island. And I said, Mom and Dad never lost one of them. So, as we dedicate the flag to the, of Burundi, and as we embrace this family, let us learn from their example to share and to care and to be a family of love. Thank you.
There you have it. We have unveiled the flag of Burundi. It happens to be right next to the flag of Cambodia up there on the balcony, which is the country from which Tho Mith and Emmy came from as well. So they're right side by side. At this time, I'd like to thank all of you for coming. I'd like to thank a couple of people who made this possible, including Jim Reedy, who's up there. He's back down here. Jim is our tech janitor who helps us with the flags, and his wife Janice, who happens to be next to him at this table. She framed and matted the painting that Tho Mith donated to the college, and she did that out of the goodness of her heart. Appreciate it. Thank you, Janice. At this time, I'd like to ask President Di Pasquale to come and adjourn this brief but very moving event. Thank you.
As we bring this to a close, I wanted to just spend a few seconds and just honor those students who we have lost. And over the year, we've lost faculty, we've lost staff, and we all have lost loved ones in our life through tragedies and all kinds of issues. So if you all would just take the time with me in a bit of reflection, just to close your eyes for a few seconds, think about our young man that we lost and honor him through his flag and his sister's words and his church's words. But more importantly, think about this college and each and every one of us and what we do, those that teach here, those that work here, how we change lives every day. Think about that so carefully. Think about the impact you had on a student, how we help them achieve their dreams through college and education. It's amazing what you do. It's amazing what you do. It's amazing what I do to work in a college. And yet, we have this incredible experience of coming together, sometimes because of tragedy, but also in celebration of someone's life, to celebrate another culture, and thank you for that wonderful gift. And so take just a few seconds, because in life we don't often do this, to just step back for a second, just for a few seconds, and reflect upon ourselves, our lives, our students, and all that we are. So please join me in a moment of silence for this young man's life that we've lost. So on behalf of, and think about all this sometimes, on behalf of the Community College of Rhode Island, its board, all of you that work here, our staff, some 1,200 employees who work here, some 18,000 students, and 66,000 students who've graduated from the Community College of Rhode Island. On behalf of all of us, thank you for your dedication to our college. Thank you to the families who are here, and all that you've done for our very special place. Remember, our motto is simple: changing lives, achieving dreams. Every day, that's what the Community College Rhode Island does for all its students. So thank you again, each and every one of you, for being here. Thank you, Fred.